Hello Aquarius, how are we doing? Aquarius, here we are in Virgo season. September is essentially Virgo season, and it is affecting a very spiritual part of your chart. So Aquarius, let's talk. This is affecting here in Virgo season that part of your life that has to do with spirituality, death, rebirth, your partner's finances, and psychological things. And sometimes it can speak of ancestors as well, being the house of death and rebirth. It does speak of occultic or esoteric mysticism, magical powers. So it's a very deep, intense even kind of house, Aquarius. So I'm interested to see what pops up in your cards. But as always, Aquarius, let's do the little breakdown here of what are the prime astrological things to look out for. So, 14th of September, we have the full moon in Pisces. So Aquarius, the moon feels pretty good in Pisces because it's a water sign. It's very sensitive though, highly emotional, a little bit more empathetic. Might see yourself and others being a little bit more compassionate, which is lovely, of course. And some other good notes with this Pisces full moon is that it really enhances collectively our imagination. And being in Virgo season, it's about how to make those imaginative possibilities a reality, make them concrete. So very dreamy, has a spiritual aspect to it as well, but the negative side of this kind of a moon, Aquarius, is there can be a lot of deception, some lies surfacing, addictions. So whether it be drug addictions or addictions that you might have, like emotional addictions when it comes to relationships, all kinds of stuff. So it'll be an interesting moon to see what exactly evolves for each and every one of us. On the 18th, we have Saturn moving direct, and this is good news, Aquarius. Wherever in your life you have been feeling blocked, limited, bound by, feel like you've been in a repetitive cycle that you can't seem to get out of, with Saturn moving direct, that smooths out. It smooths out, clears up, moves forward. The moon is trining Saturn on this day as well. I mean, so this gives it a really positive, kind of uplifting aspect to it, to this energy. So, some things to watch out for. And I mean, also, anywhere in your life, Aquarius, where you have felt a lack of organization, lack of structure, that becomes easier to solve at this point. So, awesome stuff. On the 23rd, we have the sun entering Libra and the fall equinox. So this is going to be a power day. It's a fellow air sign for you. So Aquarius, you're gonna feel good about this, especially coming from Virgo season. On the 28th of September, we'll have the new moon in Libra. And we'll get more details on all that later on. Affects a different part of your chart. Affects especially that new moon, some maybe new opportunities when it comes to foreign affairs, foreign travel, higher learning. Higher learning. More study, philosophical study, learning, exploration, stuff like that. Like I said, we'll get more into all that later. There is that. I'm gonna put my notes over there. And Aquarius, out of all the signs that I've read for, your cards are moving the slowest. The slowest. But we do have your first card out, which is the Six of Swords. Not too surprising with what's going on in the stars, especially for you rising Aquariuses out there. So, by the way, if you don't know your rising or moon sign, there is a chart calculator attached to my YouTube here. It's in the About Me section, so you can go figure that out if you don't know it. If you do know it, check out your rising sign especially, and even your moon sign if you want some more guidance and advice when it comes to more deep, internal, emotional, psychological things. So, Aquarius, I'm going to go ahead and take you down here, all right? Let's talk about what is showing up so far. Okay. So, Six of Swords. Leaving someone, relationship behind, leaving a job behind, leaving behind maybe an extracurricular activity that you've done within the community. It's time to walk away, row away from something I'm seeing here for you, Aquarius. Kind of a pack your things and go energy. It's like you're being really guided and pushed in a new direction. Woo! Okay, here's a few. Hang on one second here. Okay. Ace of Wands is representing the challenge right here. Challenge might be you want to react all in a fired, angry sort of way. Let your anger get the better of you. The other side of this Ace of Wands is there might be a challenge in really listening to your higher self, to spirit, and following the signs and the nudges that spirit is giving you to leave, to row away. Ooh, yeah. Interesting. Challenge might be letting go of some anger. And now simply trusting yourself and spirit. You might feel a little pulled this month, Aquarius, like you're trying to find your way between two different directions, two different paths. That's normal. You have to kind of go through that and weigh the pros, the cons. Especially when it comes to business. You might be seeing a couple of different opportunities presented to you. And you have to really ask yourself some deep questions this month. What is your new path? What path do you want to pursue? What is the right choice for you? 8 of Cups showing up here in your recent past. Again, walking away from a group. I'm hearing for a lot of you Aquariuses, walking away from a group situation. Could be a job situation. Or lover. Having to go off and find yourself and discover what exactly your purpose is now. What exactly is it that you want from life, from yourself? A lot of subject on leaving. It looks like a lot of you Aquariuses might just have some difficulty and are having to learn this month here in Virgo season about letting go, moving on, and leaving. Whether someone else has influenced that or it's just been you, it's showing up. We have the 4 of Cups at the top here. Feeling a little moody, maybe sensitive and upset to things right now. A little bit of sadness going on. But you have to realize, with this card, it's not all is lost. There's other opportunity there for you, coming through for you. The cup is not spilled over. It's not empty. There are full cups here. And one being extended to you right now, Aquarius. Does it still make you feel indecisive? Sure. So give yourself a little bit of separation to process, to collect your thoughts. So it seems like there's a lot of letting go, walking away, and having to trust. We have the 7 of Cups showing up here next in your near future. So again, many options at your disposal coming to you in Virgo season. Many options. You're looking at some shadows that have followed you from the past, some shadows that have been living within you and your own character, Aquarius, for some time. Having to look at and feel into some of the fantasies, some of the truths, some of the lies, some of the illusions that have been put upon your life, whether by someone else or by yourself. It's like here in the near future, you're really going to be addressing where there's been too much illusionment. Too much illusion. Blah. And it could be really helpful to look at your dreams. Your dreams will give you cues. On what's really going on deep inside you and even how to resolve it. So Aquarius, if you don't always do it or have never done it, try keeping a dream journal. Do some dream interpretation. Maybe find someone who can help you interpret if you don't know. Up next, you have the Chariot, and this is in the power or position of your willpower. So we could have a Cancer or Pisces coming in here to influence you. But also, this is about leaving. Pisces, oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Aquarius. This is about leaving. Going out of your comfort zone. New opportunity, new adventure, a new calling. By leaving, you will discover what that is. You're getting more acquainted with your dark side in a way, Aquarius. Page of Pentacles, other people around you. I'm getting could be some people holding back, kind of watching you or studying you from a distance. But I'm also hearing for some of you Aquariuses, this is someone, and it could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, who is offering you a job or extra money. Offering you a chance to ground yourself. Giving you some real practical advice. Even giving you some sort of physical routine to do, I'm hearing. Up next, you have the Tower, which is influenced by Mars and Uranus, your ruling planet. This is in the area of your hopes and fears, Aquarius. So could be, fear of losing everything. A fear of things just completely tumbling down. Things blowing up, blowing out of proportion. That fear is very real. But you can leave and move on without having to go through some of that intense disruption that the Tower can bring. A little bit of disruption is necessary sometimes, and in this case it is necessary for you, for the betterment of your current journey right now, Aquarius. Some things need to be broke down. And this can also relate back to the anger and aggression that I was saying here as well. When you don't trust, you're going to feel more of this anger. And you're going to fear that anger taking over. But if you put more faith in yourself, in spirit, Aquarius, this month, and you give yourself space, you leave without resisting, it's going to serve you well. That's your superpower. Boom, boom, boom. Here with the Chariot. You're getting a whole new sense of enlightenment, Aquarius. Someone's wanting to show you something. Even teach you something this month. I think you're going to welcome it, especially after some of the drama. Knight of Pentacles showing up at the top here. Okay. New physical routine for some of you, I'm hearing. You know, so whether that be exercise routine, something to blow off steam, that's coming across with this Knight. Could be beneficial for you. It's also a very grounding Knight. You're going to feel more grounded and stable by going on this journey, by leaving whatever it is, or whoever. It may not feel that way in the beginning, but it will be that way. Okay, so we're going to top this reading off with an oracle card from the Sacred Traveler here. Seems like for a lot of you Aquariuses too, specifically, you're really being asked to think differently, organize differently, change your actions approach to how you handle money. And how you handle endings. Whether it be with your career or with relationships. All right, I feel like it's this top one. Ooh. Taking shelter. The answers are within. Yep, okay, so I can't remember exactly. I want to say it was Pisces who got this card as well, so you might check out their reading if some of you are dealing with a Pisces. So this month just might feel a little bit more introverted, Aquarius. You just might have to spend a little more time to yourself, meditating, going out on walks, just doing things more on your own in order to self-reflect and gain a deeper understanding of why that reaction has that action, basically. Or every reaction has an action, yeah, So why that action is happening because of said reaction. So I hope that makes sense. And there is something really powerful about when you're going through like a difficult time and you're doing some soul searching, as many of you are this month, going away from your surroundings, if you can, get out of town. It helps your mentality. It helps with the energy and gaining understanding and clarity. So if you can, take that trip out of town. You're exploring a lot of your soul purpose this month. And don't forget to trust. It'll make things easier. So we're going to leave it there, Aquarius. If you want to do a personal one-on-one reading with me to look at your specific situation, Etsy shop link is below. You can find something and book with me there. It's in the descriptions box, as well as just if you want to connect with me more on social media, my Facebook or Instagram. Those links are in the descriptions as well. And yeah, I think essentially that's it. We'll talk about Libra season and all that jazz, of course, in next month's reading. And check out the meditations. I think I just started doing meditations, so I think some of these meditations would actually do some of you some good. Help you come to some rational terms and relax through some of this. So check out those meditations. There's a waning moon one already out. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, Aquarius.